The Blitz, sponsored by Mocse Credit Union, Western Motors, and Jura's Pizza Parlor.
Welcome to The Blitz. I'm Frankie Tovar, joined by Eddie Ruiz. That's right, he's back in the studio, and we're ready for more coverage from Friday night's game between Hilmar and Hughson. That saw the Yellow Jackets take the Huskies down 44-7.
Are you ready for some football?
Box one on three! 1, 2, 3, box one!
This was Hilmar's second highest scoring performance of the season, and their best defensive performance because they only allowed 7 points.
And then Hughson, you take a look at them, it was their 4th consecutive loss. Last season's game was a lot different. It was a 1-point game.
We were there.
Yeah, we were there. I mean, it's even on here. You guys could check it out right there. One of the last season episodes, exactly. But it was a very exciting game. This one, a little bit different, although you take a look at the turnovers, both sides had 2 apiece, but Hilmar was able to score on one of them. Hughson didn't get anything on him. But, you know, it was a pretty physical game for the most part, and it was raining, so.
And of course, Hilmar's 2 turnovers were a cause of the rain, 2 fumbles. Houston's side, 2 interceptions, both by Gavin Azevedo. He came up big on that defense, and he had to have made head coach Frank Marques happy with that play.
I wish we could see Coach Marcus's reaction, you know, maybe for that play and other plays.
Well, hey, guess what, Eddie? We can, because we have head coach Frank Marques on the mic for our very special On the Mic segment. So here it is, On the Mic with Frank Marques.
You ready? Yes, sir. Let's go, boys. Let's go. R82 fire green. D26 lights. D26 lights. D26 blue jay. R66 green. R66 green jay. Good job. Okay, did you see the defender came in with his helmet? Why don't you call it on him? The defender came in with his helmet. The defender came in with his helmet. Hey, you were right open that wall, weren't you? There's nobody around you. Okay, we'll come back to it. The initial contact was helmet. Like when you went to block, he led with his helmet. Which that's how he tied. But
you don't honestly call that every time then?
Yeah.
Call all the time then because that happens.
Once he explained it to me, I understood. I said, okay. Yeah, good job getting out of bounds for him. That was good. Don't take a hit.
Let's go, Cody!
They're just staying in cover 3, Jack, right?
Huh?
Just like there's just cover 3.
Yeah, I don't see anything good.
Great call on that trips play, man. That's awesome.
They're stupid.
The safety way over adjusted.
Safety on this house.
Right, yeah, he was way over adjusted. He saw the safety all the way over in the hash mark. He's one that called that post route. Hey, ready for that draw, guys. It's coming, that draw again. Little Justin, good job. Burke, you're back. Hey, Burke. I thought they had a substitution thing going on their sideline. I thought it was a substitution thing on their sideline.
It looked like we forgot to cover that man there for a few minutes.
They did. Did the guy come off the sideline? Did that guy come off the sideline, or was it when the guy, that receiver that was out there on the sideline?
No, he was. I think he was split out wide because he threw his eye.
Okay. Timeout. Timeout. So we're gonna go goal draw on this. You got to go out wider. Chase is way too deep. It's all right. It gives people a chance to look at it. Hey, where'd that 60 come from? Where'd that 60 come from?
It was a different play. Blocked it into.
Yeah. Well, that was a laser?
Hey, 62! 62! Trying to drop that linebacker underneath.
The thing is, I get good contact, I just can't push him back.
That's all right. Just got to keep your, right here, you had him, but you stopped your feet. All you had to do is try to get position because Cody's coming inside of you, you know what I'm saying? You see how he slides underneath you? You see right there? Jet! Jet! Hey, Tristan's going to quarterback. Hey, Jet! Gear K! Come on! Okay, when we rock and lava, I think the pools are there, all right? Okay. So we got Justin the running back, and then the wings.
I got everybody else.
You got everybody else got it?
Can I work in some of the seniors?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Timeout! Timeout! Hey, you're my way.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Sorry. I was like, ah!
Man, those On the Mic segments have become a very popular segment for us, and you can see why.
Yeah.
Inside access to the head coach like that is very rare for high school coverage. We got to thank Jaime Ramirez for being our cameraman. And of course, let's do a belated thank you to Harold George, who recorded the On the Mic segment 2 games ago for TC's head coach, which is also very interesting. So if you didn't see that, go back and check it out. But right now, before we move forward to the show, let's recognize our sponsors. A new sponsor this year is Western Motors, and they're out of Merced. They're your go-to place for all pre-owned vehicles. We're talking trucks, SUVs, coupes, you name it, they've got it. So go check out Western Motors in Merced to find a smooth ride.
And then for the 3rd year in a row, Mocse Credit Union is with us. Thank you guys so much. Check out their place right now. As soon as you get a chance down here, they have toy loans, auto loans, any sort of loans that you need. Check out Mocse Credit here in Turlock today.
And our 3rd sponsor and the tastiest of them all is Jura's Pizza Parlor here in Turlock. They're a Turlock institution. They have delicious fries, delicious wings, and of course, delicious pizza. I recommend it. Jura's Pizza Parlor in Turlock. And clearly, when it comes to football, any win is a team win, but there were a lot of individual players who played really well. And I would say on the top of that list was quarterback Chase Kimberg for Hilmar High. He did very well considering the conditions. He entered the game with more than 1,000 passing yards. And man, in the first half alone, he had 217 passing yards and 3 touchdowns, all of which went to his main man, Ferris.
Clay Ferris, my favorite receiver in the area, and I'm sorry, but he's the best receiver in my mind. He had 146 yards receiving, 3 touchdowns, a phenomenal game from him.
And all in the first quarter.
It's about time he blew up, though. He's a great receiver.
And on the other side of the field, on Hughson's side, we have Griffin Gonzoli. He entered the game with more than 1,000 rushing yards. He's obviously the Huskies' main weapon. However, he was held to only 79 yards the whole game and only 8 in the second half. So that goes to show you just how tough that Hilmar defense is.
Yeah, they're really tough, and you got to give so much credit. I know we want to give credit to everybody, but that front 7, man, it's stacked. I mean, you have Elias De Leon, Jared Collier, Joey Pereira. You take a look at Wyatt Amaral, Tyler Amaral, Justin Everett. The list goes on.
And of course, Gavin Azevedo with the 2 interceptions. Hilmar always turning out good defenses. But we also got to give love to Hughson a little bit because their quarterback played really well considering the factors.
Yeah, we take a look at Josh McGee. For it being very rainy and wet conditions, I mean, he connected with multiple receivers. We saw a little bit of his ability as well. I'm looking forward to see what he can do in the future. I'm just saying.
Now, if Hilmar can continue that performance next week against Modesto Christian, they are well on their way to a TVL showdown by the end of the season. Possible championship, and I would say a definite playoff run. As for us, we'll be at a completely different game next week, a Southern League showdown between Denair and Delhi.
Oh my goodness, Delhi off to the best start in school history. They already tied the most wins in a single season with 7-0. And then there's another team, that's 7-0.
One of 2 teams.
One of 2 teams, Pittman. We got to give them so much love because they're awesome.
They're
and
doing
had
well
a great
in the
year
CCC.
so far. Absolutely.
Back to the SAL.
Yeah, back in the SAL. They're going to be facing off against Denair, who they just had Kyle Prock injured in this past week's game.
And they only have a 14-man roster, so that loss is huge.
It's big. They're only going to hopefully be playing with, hopefully 14 if Kyle's okay, but 13, it's going to be really tough. Although they always come out to play against Delhi. That's all I have to say.
And of course they have the national spotlight on them because of their 14-man roster. So we'll see how this shakes out. It should be a very interesting showdown indeed. Delhi versus Denair, it's a must-watch game, and that's why we're going to be there. So you can catch that episode at turlockjournal.com and of course on our YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now that's it for this Monday edition. I'm Frankie Tovar. This is Eddie Ruiz. Good night.